Oh my God! Okay, it's happening. Everybody stay calm.
What's the
Everybody
procedure,
stay
everyone?
calm.
What's the procedure?
Stay calm.
Wait.
Everybody just calm down.
Help!
Here. Oh, take my hand.
Ah!
Come on. You're gonna fall unless you take my hand.
No, give me your other hand.
Oh, my other hand isn't strong enough. You take my little hand.
No, get it away from me.
Take it. Take mine.
Ah!
I hear the train a-comin', it's rollin' round the bend.
You speak as though I have conquered death. I live death every day. I am surrounded by it, smothered by it. Look at you now. He would have everlasting life. You seek to defy death, yet you cannot even defy sleep. And our like sleep is to death. It is a painted death.
Good morning, everyone. How are you going? It is morning for me. 8 a.m. in the morning. Well, actually 8:20. I was watching Jason's stream and I fell a little bit behind. I was trying for 8 and then, you know, what happens? Mo says, what an odd time to start a stream. I know. Fashcroft can't even get the hype train to run on time. It is a bit like that. It is a bit like that. Yeah. This is going to be a regular thing. I think I'm going to do it today at this time. Well, 8 o'clock. I'll try and get it to start on time next time. And also, I might take my Wednesday night show, the night I do Camel Nights, and make it this time as well, at least into the lead up to the launch, at least. That night's always rough. The numbers are just dropping and, you know, the live, because everyone streams that night. It's crazy. It's getting nuts. But we'll see. We'll see. Having my morning tea here. I think I might do some flatting in a bit on the new cover, but we'll see how we go. I do have some announcements to set. I've decided, I have made the decision on when I'm going to be launching Painted Death. So that's exciting. That's a little bit of something. Hype Train does not sound like a good title variation. Says Jim Cox over on Rumble. Well, look, it's just a description of what I'm trying to do here. I'm trying to build up to the hype train, get it rolling, put the coal in the in the engine. I don't know. Apparently, Bancroft starts earlier than Mark Brooks. I've been up since 5. I've been up drawing since 5. I don't know what Mark Brooks is doing. What does he say? You start at 4 p.m. That lazy bugger. Hello, Jeremy Burt. Citizen Ronan's here. Duck Bacon. Lord Liam the Sixth. Hello, Lord Liam the Sixth. Great to have you here. There's Jason. He loves me. Jason's on a love binge lately. That's a good show you did, Jason. Everyone go, make sure you subscribe to Unhinged Entertainment, Jason Baskin's channel. He streams over there with Angela sometimes, and it's good. I like it. It's a fun little just hangout. Micro's here. David G says I'm late and gay. I can't see this campaign, so I can put up my current completely unrelated campaign, The Gleaming, coming soon to Kickstarter. All right. The Gleaming. Gary G's here. Who else is here? I said Jeremy Burt's as well. Hello, Nicholas. Hail, Mo Biggs. Who else do I spy in this early hour? Voyages here. I see Snuggy. Launch already for... How can I launch? I don't even have a cover. I don't have a... I've got 2 covers I need to do. I don't even have one of them finished. How can I launch? That's the prerequisite, really, what you need. Jonah says, this is a great time. Excellent. Bancroft with no hat. Yeah, I'm getting sick of having to wear a hat. Plus, Mel said I'm going a little bald. No, they do say that is just at the back. You can't see it. Not bald, just thinning. This has always been so thick. It's like an afro. Yeah, I wouldn't want to do that with the Thursday night show. Well, that's the... What's that? Weeb night? Which one is it? I can't remember. I'll have to think about that. This all... I'm just thinking out loud. Just thinking out loud. Hello, Fanta. Hello, Rannada. No Dal Keown cover? No, I wouldn't bother Dal. I'm not bothering anyone. Shant is doing a piece for me, but I don't know if it'll be done by the time we go live. But either way, we're still figuring out what we're going to do with that. I know it's 100% going to be a t-shirt. That's for sure. But what will it be the cover of? Haven't figured that out yet. Just pay Dal for a cover. No, I think he's busy. Crom launch without art. Are you saying you're better than Crom? No, I'm not. I would never say such things. Never. All right, update time. Update time. LU naysayers out there. All you naysayers. You didn't like this idea. You didn't like the pop-up. You poo-pooed the pop-up. You said, oh, no, pop-ups annoy me. I've gotten more sign-ups on this pop-up on my site, which has comparatively, I imagine, very few people visiting it compared to Indiegogo. I've had more sign-ups since I put this up a week ago than I usually get on Indiegogo where it was shadow banned. Now, I did take down the Indiegogo sign-up page. I will not be putting it back up. A Frank Miller cover. That is the question. Can you imagine Frank taking on Ella? What that might look like? I don't know if I want to see that. I'm warming to this new Frank Miller stuff. I still don't like the Wolverine, but the Thing one, I really think that's good. I think the Moon Knight one is good. The Spider-Man one is good. The others, meh. I see what he's doing though. I see where he's making money of minimal effort, and I can't really hold a grudge against that. Jeremy says pop-ups are annoying, but they do work. Yeah, and they don't. There's rules with it. It doesn't just pop up all the time. If you've been to the site before, I don't think it pops up. If you've signed up, it doesn't pop up. I think they're awful, says Citizen Ronan. Hopefully, you're not talking about pop-ups. You're talking about the covers. Yeah, but that's fine. I understand a lot of people would be like, ugh. They worked on a camel cover together. I think they would be fitting to do. Well, I usually do all my own covers, but Shanth he just went off and did something by himself, unsolicited, and I just happened to love it. Shanth really gets the Lucent too, so I just chatted with him. We'll see where that we'll see where that heads. But what he started with is absolutely beautiful. So. Oh, hi, Mike, says Phil. Hi, Phil. How you going, buddy? Great to see you here, as always, in the chat. Yeah, the sign-ups, I think we're up to, all in all, on my list is about 2,500 people, which is amazing considering where we started. I think that's 10 times what I started with on Waking Dream. They got 267 on Waking Dream. I now have collected through various means, through various skullduggeries, 2,500 sign-ups. Well, 2,500 people on the mailing list. So. You never turn down a Shanth Jetty cover. Why would you? That would be ridiculous. It's healthy, isn't it, Snuggy? Yeah, it's good. I'm very happy with it. Mo says Bancroft doesn't care what Ella would look like as a character on Cartoon Network. I'd want to see it. I want to see it before I poo-poo it. 500 of those signups are my alts. They there was a bunch of the signups on the Great Wheel giveaway that I sent out that I didn't notice until after that were definitely alts. It was just the same thing with a different number on it about 10 times. That's okay. Who wants to draw me a Cal Arts Ella? Who can do that? I could probably do it actually if I put my mind to it, but I don't know that kind of time. So I haven't been doing much work. Actually, I haven't been doing any work on the Painted Death page. It's pretty much where you saw it last week when we did this show. I've added a couple of little things. I got rid of the reviews. I had to delete them from the site, which is a shame because there were good reviews on there, but I could not figure out. And I looked, I tried, I really did. I'm not just trying to hide your feedback. I really tried to just delete it from here, but it would not disappear. So I had to get rid of it. And yeah, I haven't really done anything here. I added in, I can't remember if these were here the last time. I think I showed these on Rob's. So I could put the soft covers together and I can put the hard covers together. Obviously, these are placeholder images. Well, this one is correct. This one is correct. This one is correct. The Painted Death will be on the left, even though that's the second book. Oh, and there's a typo there, of course. Deleting reviews like Amazon. Mo only entered once and paid the price. You certainly did. What's a good call? By Phil. Hyper Wizard could. Yeah, Hyper Wizard could. He could draw Cal Arts Ella. Maybe I should commission that. I don't know what I would do with it. Post some reviews, guys. Customers need to know about high quality cat hair included. Cat update. The cat is still here. It's been coming inside more and more. It's been spending its evenings with us. It is still sleeping outside. We've got a little cat house for it that it sleeps in. We have named the cat, which I think is basically a symbol of ownership. The cat's name is Nugget. And he's called Nugget because he has two nuggets back there that we have to chop off if we're going to keep him. And also he's the color of a chicken nugget. So, and I think he's going to grow into a bit of a nugget. He's going to be a big boy. So, yeah, we'll see how that goes. Nugget the cat. I was trying to get him in here, but he wants to go run around outside. It's sunny outside. He wants to sit in the sun. Never named them. Well, I've got two kids, you understand. They're absolutely enamored by this thing. He's so cute. He's a little, we guess he's probably about 4 months old. So he's probably pretty ready for the old snip snip. But I have to organize that at some point this week. He'll need to get his shots. He'll need to get, worm treatment, flea treatment. He'll need to get tagged, all that sort of stuff. He's running away when he heard you talk about chopping off his nuggets. They have to come off. He's going to start to stink if you don't chop off those nuts. Yeah, that's right. I think he's about that age. You keeping that feral menace? He's a cute little cat. He's a kitten. He's a kitten. It is a money pit. Yeah, you're right. Anyway, back to the Lucent. Phil, I'm stealing your idea of the sketch cards. I showed these off yesterday. These are all the sketch cards I've done for the current Kickstarter campaign. It's probably all I will do, including crackhead-looking Ella there with her bung nose, which I don't know. I know it's kind of growing on me now. I might call her the crackhead Ella with that nose. Maybe that's a cocaine nose. I don't know. And people just, if Frank Miller can do what he does, why can't I just leave it like that? I don't know. Yeah, all of them will be available by the time the campaign ends. Actually, I can show you that right now. It's up to 50 backers, over $2,000 dues. I don't know, it's been getting backers lately. I don't know what's going on, but I like it. I'm happy about it. Maybe it's because I've been talking about it. I don't know. But I'll be adding more sketch cards to that as we go. Back on the campaign, these sketch cards are going to be sold separate. So what I think I'm going to do is The sketch cards will just they'll act essentially like an add-on, and they'll be free shipping. So you'll just be able to add them on, put them in your cart. That's because that's the cool thing about having a Shopify is you get a cart. Because I don't want to lock them necessarily away in a tier. I want people to be able to add them to whatever they want. If they just want the just the book and a sketch card, why not? Why shouldn't I allow them to have that? I would love to be able to add a sketch card a day for 30 days. You know, keep it fresh. Phil is shaking his head. Hey, a good idea is a good idea. You know what they say? They're all just floating around out there in the ether. Hail Skip Edwards. What can I say? A good idea is a good idea. Holy cow, $20 for the nugget removal front. And then he throws in a Bancroft cock for good measure. Blank sketch cards. No, they'll be. I'll have them all pre-made. I'll have them all pre-drawn, so you'll be able to see exactly what you're buying. You know, and they'll just be essentially replications of certain bits and pieces from the inside the book. That's the way I think I can do it. No idea is safe. Not around me, Fowler. Not around me. These ideas are just out there. They're just. Happy Jack says, I picked a great time to jump in. What is this? So this is the Paint to Death campaign work in progress. It'll be on my site. So my book is going to launch on my site. I'm thinking 30 days just on my site. And then at the 30-day period, I'm going to do a dual launch on Indiegogo and Kickstarter. I'm not going to put up another sign-up page in Indiegogo. To me, that just feels like an easy way to get shadow banned over there. So I'm just going to launch it. Obviously, I'll let you guys know about it. We'll do a big hurrah. Hide your ideas. Yes, do, because I will take them. Phil feels like Shelby Robertson right now. Hey, if you don't want people to steal your ideas, don't put good ideas out there on the internet. It's simple as that. Just tell them to me in a DM, and then you don't have to feel that sting. Did someone ask for a not safe for work Ella? I don't think I ever could do that. It's just not me. It's just not her. That would feel like an abuse of power upon my part. What platform would help you the most to jump onto? Well, I will get the most profit from my site, and it will be it'll be the only way to get Paint to Death for 30 days. So yeah, to me, I view these crowdfunding platforms as a way to find new people. Obviously, my site, you're only going to find it if you're aware of this channel. If you are, you know me from Twitter or YouTube or whatever, or someone shares a link. But the whole point about Indiegogo and Kickstarter is you get out in front of other people. I'm still pretty high trending on Kickstarter at the moment, which is really positive, and that could be explaining why I'm getting new backers. This was on 44 yesterday. Yeah, I think this was on. So I got 6. Oh, I just got another one. Holy crap. Live. That's cool. Thank you very much if you were out there too. Yeah, that 7 backers. 7 backers in a day. Wasn't expecting that, but excellent. I'll be backing on the personal site, definitely. Yeah, I think look, it's going to be the way I think most people are going to be backing me in this scene for sure, in this crowd, in CG, on my YouTube. I could never do that. That's why you're not hitting it big on Kickstarter, says Mo. I know. I did do a sexy Ella for John Malin for the Visions piece, which I'm not sure when that's coming out, but you guys will see it eventually. Now, she's in a short skirt. You see a little hint, just a hint of the kind of the start of her buttocks. Just a hint. My goodness, it's not much. And she's in a corset, a tight corset. But I didn't give her the big boobies or anything like that because she doesn't have them. I kind of made her boobies a little bit too big on the vacations piece, but that's okay. I need at least 15 titty variants, says Mo. Yeah. Mike, do a G Cup Ella Kickstarter called the Lucent variant. Get the milkers. Get the milkers, 8. Gary G says his day one. I'm thinking, so Gary G was the extraordinarily generous backer of the original art page of the cover, sorry, on the what's this campaign here? If I can go to it, get out of this campaign here, Waking Dream. So he has the original art of this cover here. I will be doing that again on Painted Death. Obviously, I'm still working on that. I'm thinking this could be crazy. This could be nuts. This could really be a dumb idea. But I was wondering if I should do an original art page of this thing. I mean, this could kill me, but it's been such a popular piece. It might be worthwhile doing. And the price has got to be right. It'll probably be $1,500 or something. But we'll see. We'll see. So under there. So there's this. Sorry, where was I? So there'll be sketch cards available. They'll be updating all the time as they sell out. Did Bancroft draw her showing ankles? No, Alphonse. No ankles. She's wearing knee-high boots. Not safe for work in Kidu? Maybe. Cheeks, says Benjamin Soto. Kickstarter likes the big boobies. Yeah, I know, but I'm not. That's not the Lucent. It's not me. Reenie's in the house. Reenie's a fake Fatal Grounds book copy thing is still up on Kickstarter. If you guys haven't reported it, please do go over there and report it. It needs to get taken down ASAP. Otherwise, potentially some people get scammed in Reenie's name, which would be awful. It's Mother's Day. Hail the mummy milkers. Happy Mother's Day to all your American mothers. We had that here yesterday. I can't wait for you to launch this thing already. I know. It's so slow. No ankle. I'm out, says 80s Maid. I was hanging out with 80s Maid and the gang yesterday. That was a lot of fun. There will be puzzles as well. Again, the puzzles sell separately, so they'll sort of be their own thing as well. There'll be tiers up here. These are where the tiers are. The perks. I haven't worked all this out. This is all placeholder prices and everything. But there will also be add-ons and all the other stuff as well. You'll be able to have a shopping cart, so it'll work well like that. Interior pages. I'm going to add one more page, but I haven't decided exactly which one it's going to be yet. I think it might be the infamous Tracecroft page. Probably will be, I think. Yeah, I really like how that page is turning out. So there'll be stretch goals down here, and that's it. Another cool thing about this Shopify is the mobile format works really well. And I know a lot of people do shop on mobile, so you can see it switched up there. There'll be a thinner banner up top, your main product image. Here we go. You can back it. There it is. Here are the perks, all up here like this. And then the images, you can scroll at them like this, which is really cool. They don't stack. I like that. It's time saving, So you just scroll through the interior pages like this. Works for me. I like it. So if you haven't signed up yet, if you're not one of my 2,500 on the list, come here to the lucentcomic.com, scroll down here, join the mailing list. Also, you might get a pop-up if you're new to the site, and get amongst it. Link in the description. Wow, I'm so happy I got another backer there. That's very cool. All right, let me finish my tea. I'll catch up with you guys, and then I'll probably start flatting or something. So Nolan says Bancroft has no problem drawing dongs, but female nips and buttocks are out of the question. Yeah, I don't know why that's weird to anyone. I don't know why that's a point of contention. Date announcement. Oh yeah. I did say that, didn't I? Probably should do that. All right, so let's go to CG Now. Actually, that's probably a good idea. CGnow.net. See what's going on over there. Oh, Battlebrick Road is launching today. Has that launched already? Let's have a look. No, still waiting. All right. Sector 7 is launching today as well. Oh, no, that's tomorrow. Right. Okay. So I'm in the future. All right. It's not the 15th yet. Of course. I'm an idiot. Yeah, it's not Sunday. Bancroft, the reason Bancroft loves Barbie so much is she doesn't have nipples. It's all linking up. You're putting the puzzle pieces together. The white puffy shirt explains why he draws the dong. I covered up the dong in the end. There'll be no dong. Maybe I'll make the not safe for work dong trading card. Oh, Bancroft's obsession with Rod isn't a joke. If you were working with Rod too, you would be obsessed as well. The Little Mermaid is launching on the 19th of May. Psycho Killers on the 26th. Writhe and Pain. All of these are launching on my site, by the way, on my YouTube, by the way. I'm so honored to be in that position. I can't wait for all of these. These all look amazing. So, all right. Now, here's the thing. What do we do? I haven't added it yet. Obviously, I haven't announced it yet. Cyber Frog Red Extermination is going live on July 4th. And courtesy of Jasper, who suggests that I go live on the 25th, which would be a Sunday. So I go live on 25th on a Sunday for Painted Death. And then that will mean that there'll be a good, week and a bit by the time Ethan launches Cyberfrog. Now, Ethan's going to be streaming like a madman at that point. It's just going to be craziness. I don't know what it's going to be like, but it's going to be nuts. And in my mind, that's where I want to be. I want to have a live campaign that I can just sort of, be around when all that is going on. I think that's probably business-wise the smartest thing to do rather than wait until afterwards. I think get in a good, solid, how many days is that? 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's a good solid 9 days to let the Lucent Painted Death hype kind of exist. And then a little bit, I guess, ride the massive hype train that's going to be Red Extermination. So I think that's probably, and then as well, he'll be live and he'll be going crazy for this whole month. And I as well, this whole month, will have like right up to here. That'll be the first 30 days where it will be, website exclusive, the lucentcomic.com exclusive. So I think that's probably the way to go. Jeremy says 9 days before Cyberfrog. Maybe Jeremy has a different. If you have a different idea, now is the time to tell me. Bancroft is going to ride that hype train as hard as he's ridden Rod. I'm going to try. That's the whole. I mean, that's the benefit. I remember when Ripper launched Isom and it was just nuts everywhere. Things were just going crazy. So that's what I'm thinking. I think that's probably the smartest thing to do. I think I've made you all wait far too long as it is. So, yeah. It sounds like as good as time as any, says Jeremy. I think so. Yeah. So, I mean, we could probably do that now. I don't know if it's going to expose my... Let me see if I expose anything. If I manage... Yep, that's going in here to the site. You guys can't see this. I just don't know if it exposes any confidential, critical information. If it doesn't, I'll show you guys what I'm doing. Loading up. It is slow to load this site. Come on. All right, it doesn't seem to. All right, let me stop sharing this. I will share this. Seeing into the back end of the site. Anyone who's worked on a Wix site before? All right, so I need to go to calendar. Let's add it. I'll probably be taking that entire week off. It'll start your guys' Sunday is my Monday, so I'll probably be just taking that whole week off to stream. The Lucent Painted Death coming. Right. What did I say? June 25th. All right. I'll choose the image later. That's fine. And it is thelucentcomic.com. Sign up today. Sign up now. All right. What's going on? Why can't I? Hold on. Need to scroll. Pull this down. Oh my God. What is happening? Oh, it's up the top. I'm an idiot. All right. Save. Yep. Publish. Yep. All right. Stop sharing that. Get this back up. And it should be there now. Just do a refresh. Hope it's there. Hope I didn't stuff it up. There it is. The Lucent Painted Death. Excellent. All right. It's set in stone. I've got some work to do. Holy shit. I haven't even finished the cover. I'm hoping it's going to take me until about the 20th. Knowing me, it's probably the 25th to get the soft cover finished. And then I've got to get that hard cover because it's going to be painted in the same style. What are you guys saying? Here till Aaron live starts. Yeah, I think that's starting in about 10 minutes. I'm going to spend all my money on the Lucent. Sorry, Cyberfrog. I'll catch the flash now. No, well, thank you, Snuggy. Thank you very much, my friend. Hal and Bow, Felix Huss is here. No nipples, no peace. What? You guys don't need the nipples. There's plenty of nipples out there. Raiden Radio asks, what is this wizardry? How's your Indiegogo going, Raiden? Have you are you getting close to selling out? Sumo's here. Hail Sumo. We want the Lucent Omega Rebirth, says Zaid. I don't know what that is. It's official now. Yeah, I've put the pressure. I've got to put the pressure on myself. LB will just have to go in and fix whatever Bancroft just screwed up. I've forgotten how to put I've forgotten how to put things on the site. Mel has to do it now. I figured it out originally, and I tried to do it when she was gone, and I said, I don't remember how to do this. It's like shit, because we made it more complicated, with the search and everything. So, but now Mel's back. She'll be able to get on top of CG Now again and get it all updated. I'll spend some of my money on the Lucent. Excellent. That's speaking of, it's high time. I need to back Lost Pages 3. I got to get together. Rob and I are going to back it together. We'll organize that this week because I'm not missing out on that. You are going to have hard covers for all the variants? No. So it's just going to be, where is it? What I do with it? The only hard covers are going to be, so there's going to be this hard cover, and then whatever the new cover is, it's going to be in this same style for Painted Death. So that'll be hardcover. That'll be hardcover. That's the only hard covers. These ones will not be hardcover variants. These are soft covers. Obviously, you know, a lot of you already have that one, but then there'll be the new Painted Death cover, which I'm currently working on. And it's coming together. It is coming together. Hello, Bretsky. Raiden says, my next launch date will depend on how my surgery goes. May not be able to talk for a while. Oh, man, you're having surgery? Well, I hope everything's well. I hope it all goes smoothly. Good luck, sir. We'll be thinking of you. Yeah, it's just that we've just got to figure out, because Rob and I need to cut down on the shipping because it's crazy now. I mean, I'm not missing out on Lost Pages 3, obviously, but we just need to sort of back it together so that we can cut the shipping in half. It's the only really way we can back things these days. So we just, you know what it's like, coordinating. It's tough. All right. What am I doing? Reflections. I've been drawing reflections for a week. I don't know if that was a smart decision of me to do, but I decided I would. And that's where we're going. Now, this cover, what's going to be happening is this is my visual representation of falling down the rabbit hole. Obviously, though, because it's a Lucent, up is down, down is up. You're actually looking up, but she will be falling down. So I guess she's falling up. So imagine Ella in the middle of this, like, what's his face? A bit like Hans Gruber at the end of the friggin' why can't I think of it? What the hell is that movie called? Die Hard. You know, she'd be like, oh, like that. But she's falling up because in Painted Death, it's very much Ella falling down the rabbit hole of, into the world of the Lucent. So, what are you guys saying? Dark Gift says, don't feel bad, Mike. I also got a back it too. Shipping to Australia is crazy. Your package was $35. Oh, man. Yeah, I'm sorry. It is like that. Rob is your sugar daddy? Sometimes. There's nothing sexual about it, but Bancroft is Rob's only fan. Yeah. Perfect for a not safe for work variant? Yeah. The only way I'm slipping in variants is with editions, different editions. All right, let's give this a nice Lucent blue. The first cover, I think, was greener. This is going to be blue with tinges of green. Can you imagine? Can you imagine? This is a night scene, by the way. Why isn't that working? Hold on a sec. I'm going to look over here at the chat as opposed to on my StreamYard, because otherwise I'm just going to get bombarded. All right, man, I haven't flattered in a while. I'm forgetting how to do it all. All right, that's off. Yep. Good. All right, flatten and chatting back again. At last, at long last. You've all missed this. I know you have. I remember with flatting, you can really get in there. That's the cool thing about it. Oh, everyone loves it. Everyone loves it. I'm really sort of taking my time on Ella's pose. It's going to be crucial. It has to be perfect. She has to look, she's the whole focal point of this. All this detail in the background is technically sort of supposed to just sort of fade off. You know, you're not really supposed to look at it too closely, which is what I always do. All the detail on the place where you're not supposed to look. I think that's how it works. I don't know. It's just sort of my signature by now, I think. Man, this is going to take forever. Actually, people hate the flatting. I find it's a really good thing to do when you really are over drawing other stuff and you want to just turn your brain off and be productive. But if I was smarter, I would probably pay someone else to do this. It's okay. We'll get this finished soon enough. My God, this is a lot. Shit. Automatic. Already, I'm regretting my decision. All right, that's there. I will eventually one day hire a flatter. I'm going to get around to it at some point. I have hired them in the past. I've actually hired about 5 or 6. And just like Al Pacino in The Devil's Advocate, just so many disappointments. That should not be there. That's a mistake. I think that's a mistake. Oh, well, I'll delete that later. So many disappointments. No one does it quite to my expectations. I don't know. Maybe I'm just OCD, but they'll eventually end up disappointing me. And I end up just like, look, I would be able to do this quicker myself rather than having to deal with someone else. Plus, I like having something I can do where when I'm really over drawing, you know, just you can burn out on drawing so quickly. And that's you really don't want to be in that place. So that's when you can do mundane tasks and still feel productive. I don't know, if I'm not feeling productive, that's when I actually start to go stir crazy. You know, the idea of sitting on a beach, for example, and just chilling and drinking a cocktail, that's a nightmare to me. That's a living hell. Mo asks, is Thunderbun still handling the art editing duties, or are you having to lean on Vicky? Well, if Vicky wants to come in and critique my perspective again, she's more than welcome to. I know that wasn't a mistake. No, okay, cool. She's more than welcome to. But Joe has the book right now. He's working on it, on edits. He's doing something over there. But I haven't heard from him in a couple of weeks. I mean, I've spoken to him just the other day, but I haven't heard from him Lucent-wise in a couple of weeks. So he's still doing the editing. Man, I don't know what I would do without Joe. I don't know if I could do it actually now. I was crazy to even think that I could try. I think it's in there. Joe forgot that Vicky is a art expert. She's a perspective expert. I don't know if she's an art expert, but she really gave me the business that time on my perspective. So, you know, look, I'm not above shortcuts. Obviously, you all know that. I am about getting the thing done. You know how slow I am. If I didn't take shortcuts, this thing would never come out. And sometimes, you know, for me, close enough is good enough because it's not supposed to be the big focal point. But you know, sometimes you can always do a little better somewhere. All right, is that anything? What have I done? Did I just lose all that? Oh my God, that would have been a disaster. Philip V says, it must have worked. Your perspectives are great. I attribute all my perspective work to Clip Studio Paint. I use perspective rulers and they are the bee's knees. I couldn't do any of this without that tool. And anyone can use it. Anyone else. And now they even have warped perspective, fisheye stuff. So I'll be doing more of that. Whereas previously that was a bit hold on. It was a bit difficult. You know, you had to sort of do it manually. But now they've got it actually on the in the program. So there's really no excuse anymore. It's just, how much people want to spend time on this sort of stuff. And I love it. So I spend a lot of time on it. It's all about the verisimilitude, whatever, how the hell you pronounce that. Setting up a world that feels believable, because that's the whole linchpin to the story. The world has to feel real, because then otherwise the fantastical stuff, who cares? That's a big problem with a lot of you see coming out of Hollywood and everything, is that these settings, they just feel so ridiculous. A lot of the CW stuff, it's unwatchable to me, because the worlds that they're in, everyone can be a superhero. All you have to do is put on a suit, and then you can go out and fight these villains that are everywhere. It's so unbelievable that you can't enjoy it. Well, at least I can't. Lucent green blue. I don't see any other reason to use any other color palette. Stole from the Matrix. Probably should zoom out. Alrighty. Philip says a lot of Xenoscope covers use the buildings and seem to work. Insinuates movement. Xenoscope. What's Xenoscope? That is a familiar word to me, but I don't know what it means. Xenoscope. Is that a publishing company? Is that a brand? Looks like it's a publishing company, like a publisher of comics. You let me know. Mo says, I tried to watch a couple of CW DC shows. I sort of enjoyed The Flash, but then he kept crossing over with the other shows, and I don't like, so I stopped watching. Yeah, I couldn't get into The Flash. People love The Flash, but yeah, I couldn't get into that. I did like I loved the first couple of seasons of The Arrow. I enjoyed until the Arrow, and no, the Arrow was that problem. Everyone becomes a hero. It was ridiculous. And then I enjoyed Gotham for a while, but it started to go off the rails, and I had to dip out. Couldn't do it anymore. But everything else just looks like trash to me. And not that I'm okay with trash. I'll take trash as long as it's good trash. I'm a big fan of the 100. That's as trashy as it comes. But at least make it something. Yes, they're a publishing company. I've just Googled it. It looks pretty good stuff. The art. It's something I've heard of the name, but I guess I just never looked it up. Looks like a lot of ladies with boobies. Mo says Gotham was okay. I wish it wasn't so tongue-in-cheek. I wish it moved a little quicker. I know it probably couldn't, but I liked what they were doing with the Rogues Gallery. I liked the Penguin. I think the Joker was in there. I'm pretty sure he was. Wasn't he the redhead? It was good. But silly. Also, it had that woman in it. She was the love interest of Gordon. This is what happens when you not. I don't normally work in this format because I'm not streaming, but it's hard on the edges. It was a red herring Joker. Was it? It wasn't. Oh, okay. Oh, I didn't watch it that far. But to be honest, I'm kind of, I think like a lot of people, not done, but just really a little bit over the whole superhero thing at the moment. It's been a long time now where it's been in just so much media. I'm ready for something new, but I still want fantastical stuff. I mean, that's sort of part actually what the Lucent is a bit about. If people had powers, what would they do with them? I don't think the first thing that they would do is put on a costume and fight villains. I don't know. But I understand the whole point of that. You can't, something's got to be iconic. There has to be a look. So I understand all that, and there has to be a villain. So I understand all that, in a story. It has to be an antagonist. But I don't know, just the format. I don't know. I feel like a lot of people feel like that too. And just so much of it is so derivative and unoriginal. The last one that I really thought, oh, this is cool, was that Kick-Ass movie. That was a long time ago. And even that's probably been done to death now. That sort of every man becomes a hero thing. See, flatting doesn't take that long. I mean, this is just the this is just the beginning. Oh no! Ah! I told you I haven't been flatting for a while. Damn it! My wand tool is set to anti-alias. All right. Well, that was a good start. Love it. All right. I suppose I better turn this off and go in and check where I stuffed up. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Fine. Oh, maybe I'm all right. That looks good. Yeah, just when you're flatting, you want to keep the edges, 100%. None of that. You don't want any blur. Otherwise, when you're changing colors, you don't want any of this as well. What's going on? All right. Well, okay. Thank you, Felix Huss, for posting links. Ellie Muniz has joined us as well. So many villains. I noticed Mark Millar was big on the every man becomes a hero thing. It's a good story. It is a good story. It's just that it eventually gets a little bit silly, I think. Knowing our society, we'd have a lot more villains than heroes. That's an interesting thing too. I think that's what Boys is about, isn't it? That if people did have powers, they would just essentially become villains. What the Lucent is essentially is if people had powers, what they would do is they would hoard the knowledge of that power to themselves. They would keep it secret, and then they would profit off it, and they would build their own kind of secret society type power structures. That's what I think would happen, and that's kind of what is the background to the Lucent. Raiden says derivative is an apt description of that phenomenon. Felix is posting the links to Raiden's books. Go check out Eudaimonia, the OG Last Chance. The time has, Moses Mo typing, the time has come to derivative the superhero genre. Do it. The time has come. Because I'm clever, I have the reflections on its own layer here, so they'll all have color holds on them eventually. But it also makes it easier for me to do the old flat job. All right, how do I do this? How indeed? I think I might be able to just get away with a one tool. That would be amazing. Nope. Oh no. Nope. What's going on? Is that not? Oh, I have, because I'm an idiot. Of course, I can't do that. I can do it here though. No? I can't. I can't do it. I can do it here? I can. All right. So much for that idea. Raiden says, what if Danny was bit by a radioactive crack rock and got superpowers? What indeed? That is a question for Rob Arnold. You know, I've recently discovered that a lot of Rob Arnold's questions are actually just memes that he finds on a particular Twitter account and just steals them. I know it's a bit hypocrisy for me for calling out someone for stealing ideas, but I just wanted that out there. You know, we think Rob is a idiot savant, but he's just following a certain Twitter account, really. Truth be told. Although I don't really hold that against him. At least he's trying. He's trying to do something entertaining. Jeremy says he'd finally see the light of the crack rock. What would he do with said light, though? That's the issue. Michael says, lol, Rob uses a question service. That is awesome. It's so Rob. You know his old ghost house thing that he wants to do? He's probably like, he Googled in ideas for interesting streams. Do a ghost hunt. Although that will be a lot of fun. As long as you can find somewhere where I don't get stabbed to death by a meth head, it will be a lot of fun. Nolan says, no more condiment questions, Rob. I think he hasn't done the condiment questions in a while. He was stuck on the ribs for ages. I think he was just hungry for ribs one night, and he was like, that's going to become my brand. It's me. I'm the rib guy. Man, sometimes I wish I hadn't gotten a bit too draughtist and opened up all these things. Fuck. God, it would be so much easier to just do it all like that. Trials and tribulations of a colorist. Oh crap, we've been going for an hour. I think Aaron Lepresi is live. I've got to get ready for work. 25th of June. We're going to do this. I'm going to try and get this cover finished. I'm going to shoot for the 20th of this month. Probably going to be the 25th. You know me. I'm going to work my butt off, though, trying to get it done because I got to get started on the painted hardcover for Painted Death. Please sign up if you haven't. It's going to be a big one. The real actual hype train will begin on the I guess we can start on the whatever the 30 days is before the 25th. I have to work what exactly that thing is because I want to be doing announcements every day. I'm going to try and Joe Sontag the hell out of this. He's the gold standard for hyping up campaigns before they go live. Don't gatekeep that one, Bancroft. All right. Mo says the big twist in Rob's autobiography was when he realized every snail was super intelligent compared to him. Well, he considered it a twist. Everyone else was like, yeah. All right, everyone. Thank you so much for hanging out with me tonight or today, whatever the time it is where you are. I'm off to work. I will see you Wednesday, maybe. I'll see you then. Otherwise, I'll see you on the shorts or wherever. And hope you have a great one out there. Go check out Aaron's. All right, see you guys. Bye.
Individually, we are weak, like a single twig. But as a bundle, we form a mighty